Today, one of us ended up in this knee-deep mud. It is day 62 of driving from the bottom of the world all the way to the top of the world, and I just had to show you last night's sunset. It is this light at 11 p.m. down here in Ushuaia, nearing the solstice. It is crazy, and it has definitely messed with our body clocks. We woke up to the beautiful mountains and got ready quickly today because we were heading off on a hike. We were hiking up to Glacier Vinciguerra, but as you'll see in this video, not everything goes to plan. First of all, the trail was super muddy, so we had to keep walking around the trail just so we could keep our boots somewhat dry. As you can see here, we have had a lot of rain and the mud was showing it. The second thing to go wrong was a pretty big one. Just as we were getting into the hike, we checked all trails, and as you can see, we were a long way off. We're meant to be on the green line. They say things come in threes, and that's when Mike slipped off a log and straight into the mud. Thankfully, he wasn't hurt. Back we went down the trail, having to crawl under this tree again. This was super low, and with the bag on, it made it completely impossible for me to get through. I basically army crawled under this tree. Finally, we found the right trail, and we were heading back on track up to the glacier. I think our detour added about 2 hours onto this hike, so we were already pretty tired, but we were super glad to finally see a sign for the glacier to show that we were on the right path. Overall, this hike, if you don't get lost, should take around 4 to 5 hours, but with the mud, it's definitely going to take a little bit longer today. We also saw this sign on the trail telling you to play your music through headphones rather than out loud with a speaker. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. For me, I think it's a great idea. I like to personally listen to the nature as I'm hiking. It's one of the reasons I like to get outside. We had one last steep section and then we got to the top with the glacier and the lake. We were super lucky as when we got there, the sun decided to come out and give us a beautiful view of the turquoise lake. Although it did get pretty chilly, so we put on our layers before heading back down. The first thing we did when we got back was head straight to the laundry shop, and here's where another thing went wrong, and probably the biggest thing is Mike reached for this butter toffee. What we didn't know was that inside these is a peanut, and Mike is allergic to peanuts. Luckily, he caught it just in time and we managed to avoid a reaction. So we went to the supermarket, got our dinner, and then had a shower. It was a pretty big day. We'll see you tomorrow.